Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nick. Boy, that made all the difference. We didn't have music last year, and
No, thank you for having me, and congrats to the class of 2021.
thanks, Nick. And Jenny, thanks for reminding me to record. I thought I did hit record, and then as soon as you said that, I looked and I wasn't recording. So, anyway, Nick, I only got half of that or end of that.
That's all good.
We'll get the rest of it. Well, welcome everybody. So good to see you, and you're in your caps and gowns. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm not going to go in presentation mode because the videos get hung up in because I'm using Keynote when we use Zoom. So anyway, does everybody see that? Okay, is it big enough? Is it full screen enough? Okay, good. So welcome to our virtual hooding ceremony. I can't believe, who would have thought that we're going to be doing this 2 years in a row online on Zoom. So we did the same thing last year and it was very successful. So this was the invitation that was sent out, and we are celebrating 6 graduates, Zach Lutz as a December grad, and then the other 5 of you as May grads. I wanted to give a shout out to our deans, Aaron Ellman, the Dean of Graduate and Professional Studies, and also Micah Jones, Dean of College and of Performing Arts. And I know Micah would want to be here, but it's his anniversary today, so he is celebrating. So I am recording, so we'll make sure that he gets the recording. I also want to give a special thank you to the Graduate and Professional Studies team, Sheila Watts, Associate Dean, Melissa Giacomo, and Caitlin Quinn. And thank you to Nick Blum, our featured musician today. He's going to play a little bit at the end as well. So here's what's going to happen. For each graduate, we're going to just do a refresher, tell everybody where you did your 2 placements, your elementary and secondary placement. Jenny and I are going to switch off, just saying something short about you, which was taken probably from your cooperating teacher or your supervising teacher. That's what we took a little snapshot from. And then I have a video to play, which you've all put together. It comes from your capstone videos from your technology class. But I took just like a minute's worth of each of you, and we put that in to hear that. So after the video of each person, then we're going to be hooding. So what we'd like you to do is, if you have somebody there who can put your hood on for you, they basically stand behind you. Without strangling you, put the hood over your head so that it looks like Jenny's. Sorry. Jenny's demonstrating there you go, the way it lays and draped down the back. And we will all give a virtual, because everybody's going to stay muted, but I want you to unmute when you are getting hooded, because we want the speaker view to go to you, and we want you to talk and congratulate your graduate as you're doing the hooding. I did want to give a shout out to our graduate faculty in the MAT program, myself and Jenny, of course, Matt Gallagher, Jeff Kern, who's on joining us today. Thanks for joining us, Jeff. Michelle Probolowski also had a birthday party to be at for her grandchild today, but she did write and wanted to wish you all happy graduation and congratulations. Same with Mike Fine. He had something tonight. Chris Argerakis, Kevin Hansen, and John Linder. I also threw this in. This is the weekly cooperating teacher form that gets filled out every week. And this is one that I received just last week. I want you to look at all the 4 pluses. I just put this in here as a sample, but everybody's final evaluation literally looked like this. And so to all 6 of you, congratulations on a job well done this past semester. All right. Without any further ado, let's begin with John Ford. John did his elementary placement at Haverford Middle School with Alex Gittleman as his mentor, and then his secondary placement at Lower Moreland High School with Aaron Stroop as his mentor. And I will read just a little bit. John has shown, this is from me, by the way. John has shown growth and a high degree of workability in all expectations as a student teacher. He has demonstrated to an accomplished degree an appropriate and sequenced teaching pedagogy, a consistent delivery of instruction in a motivating style, a friendly professional professional demeanor, the ability to model appropriately, and engages in mature and thoughtful reflective teaching. John's teaching style uses a high degree of friendly student engagement as he holds high expectations for his students and focuses on students' understanding, interaction, and responding. It has truly been an honor to be in a position to observe John Ford during a secondary student teaching placement. And on a special note, I wanted to say that John did an outstanding job adapting to teaching remotely. I observed him multiple times running full, you would not believe it, full concert band rehearsals to in-person ensembles in school, but he was at home at a home location. You can't imagine not being on the podium in front of a group. He was literally on an iPad on a stick in front of the room, but it was remarkable and it was successful. So congratulations, John. And here's just a little video from John's capstone.
After graduating high school, I began college at the University of the Arts, where I studied musicianship, theory, improvisation, history, education, and many more topics with some incredible professors, as well as getting the opportunity to perform in a wide variety of ensembles. As a member of the university's Z Big Band since my freshman year, I got the opportunity to perform with many incredible musicians, as well as win first place in the Next Generation Monterey Jazz Competition and perform in the Monterey Jazz Festival the next year. Outside of school, I quickly began working in the Philly music scene as a composer, arranger, band leader, and freelance trombonist. During my sophomore year, I got my first official teaching job as the wind director at the Great Valley High School Marching Band, where I helped the band earn a spot in a higher division for their championship performance. In 2020, I graduated with a degree in jazz performance and a minor in music education and began my master's in arts and teaching. This program has given me a chance to dive deep into my passion for teaching and helping students grow, both as musicians and as people through music education, by creating a safe and engaging environment that encourages my students through musical expression and creativity. I can't wait to see where this musical journey takes me next as a music educator.
Did that come through okay? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, great. All right, John, you have somebody there. You want to unmute, by the way?
Thanks.
Wait, why isn't this going to speaker view?
I don't know.
Maybe it is on the recording. All right, go ahead, Mom. And everybody take pictures, by the way. Make sure you're taking pictures. Oh, wait, one more time. I got to get a picture of that. Wait a minute. Wait, where do you switch? Give another kiss.
Oh, a kiss. Of course.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's great. Congratulations, John.
Thank you.
All right. Next up,
I was hoping that John would have trained the puppy to do the hooding, but maybe a few more weeks.
Go ahead, Jenny. We're going to switch off on these.
Yeah. All right. So I have the honor of speaking about Jieling Lin, and she is another one of our MAT students. She had her elementary placement at Bach Martin Elementary School. Am I saying that right? And in the school district of Philadelphia with Dana Fiore, her mentor. And then she had her secondary placement most recently at Northeast High School with Patricia Betcher, who I know very well because she is graduating from our program this semester. So I have a quote to read from the cooperating teacher, Dana Fiero. What she said about Jieling was, "One thing I noticed most this week in Miss Lin's positive attitude. She keeps a positive attitude at all times with our students and works to help them keep them motivated and engaged if their energy seems to be dwindling, which is often this time of year. Another strength I've noticed in Miss Lin's ability to think about her lessons after the fact and make adjustments to help future lessons. The best teachers are the ones who are willing to admit that certain things worked well while other things didn't and learn from their mistakes, in quotes, in order to create a better lesson in the future. Because of this, each week has strong, substantial growth."
I found myself very passionate in music major, especially to be a vocalist. I earned my vocal performance degree from the University of the Arts in May 2020 and earning the Master of Teaching Art degree in made this year. I always dreamed to be a music teacher and a performer since childhood. I believe music can affect people no matter where they come from, what their religions, color, or language they speak. One thing I always ask myself is why I want to continue pursuing music and teach music. My goal is to be the one who can affect more people in the world and lead them to think in a positive way. I hope I can bring them the energy and hope through music.
Congratulations, Jieling.
Oh, thank you.
You're all ready to get hooded.
Already. Yay, I got some sunflowers here.
Oh, flowers. Nice. We're going to be looking forward to Jieling's next album because she told us she wrote so many songs during the pandemic.
I hope I can release my album this year, by the end of this year at least. Thanks, Jenny.
And Jieling's traveling to China this weekend, so
Oh, yeah.
keep in touch with all of us. I actually went to pick up her
Yeah,
instruments. I met her in Philly yesterday and picked up the instruments. I also wanted to let you guys know we got some new signage on the building there. Check out our new banners. All right, next up, Joe Lockwood. Joe did his elementary placement at Bear Tavern Elementary School in Hopewell Valley School District in New Jersey with Brianna McAdams as his mentor, and his secondary placement at Montgomery High School and Middle School with Michael Brennan and Eric, help me.
Mazurkowitz.
Okay, Mazurkowitz, just like it shows, as his mentor. So this comes from John Linder. Joseph's presence in front of each class was excellent. Throughout each instrumental lesson, he asked the students questions to engage them in critical thinking. He assessed the students' progress and understanding, adapting his instruction as needed. His instructions were clear and his pacing of each lesson was very good. The students enjoyed each class and progress was noted in each instrumental class observed. Congratulations, Joe. Let's see your little, oh, sorry, I didn't go to that while I was reading. But nice pick. Here, let's see your video. Nice pick there, Joe.
By my senior year, I had also taken an interest in composition and arranging, which led me to conduct my first composition for wind ensemble. Having all these incredible experiences in music alongside with my friends made me recognize how strong the impact of music education can be. After graduating high school, I decided to pursue a career in music at the University of the Arts, with a focus in trumpet performance and music education. During my undergraduate studies, I honed my performance skills through experiences like traveling to Monterey, California to compete with the Z Big Band, as well as becoming a member of the local funk fusion band Whack Cheddar. Unfortunately, my in-person education at Uarts and many of my performing experiences came to an abrupt halt in March of 2020 with the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic. I graduated online with my Bachelor of Arts in Trumpet Performance from my childhood home in Princeton, New Jersey in May of 2020, without the typical fanfare of a senior recital or in-person graduation ceremony. Despite these unexpected circumstances, my passion for music education inspired me to pursue a Master's of Arts degree in teaching from the University of the Arts. Through my MAT experience, I have witnessed the impact that COVID-19 has had on band programs throughout the country. Seeing COVID-19 take away many of the experiences that I cherished as a young musician has given me a renewed motivation to help rebuild and reconnect music communities in the wake of this pandemic.
Congratulations, Joe.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Good job, Morgan.
Thank you, everybody. It was a fun semester.
We have one more little video for Joe.
Oh, that's great.
Joe Lockwood, Master of Arts in Teaching.
Had to, right? That's the best. All right, next up, Zachary Lutz. Go ahead, Jenny.
So for Zachary Lutz, he had his elementary placement last spring with in Overbrook Senior High School in New Jersey with Brian Heights, and then an elementary placement with Rob Fox at Van Sant Elementary School, also in New Jersey. Let's see what we have to say about Zach. From his cooperating teacher, Rob Fox, Rob said, Zach has developed a solid rapport with the students and is taking time to find out more about their interest outside of just music. He is very good at using guided discovery to bring the students to the answer he is looking for and has been able to present things on a level that is appropriate for the student he's working with. Zach is learning the power of student self-assessment, how and when to appropriately apply it in the classroom. He is very good at narrowing in on the areas he can improve upon for next time. So congrats to Zach. I'm lucky enough to have Zach working with us for summer music.
All right, Zach, you ready for the hood?
Yeah, let's do it. Thanks for the kind words, by the way. There you go. Cool.
Oh.
Bravo.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, I should have played your video first. Sorry. A little out of order, sorry.
No, that's all right. That's all right. I am a passionate person. Everything I do, from cooking to creative writing to refining my ability on these woodwinds to learning music production, or back to that bluegrass banjo. My goal as an educator is to spark the same passion in my students and show them that it is fun to go down that never-ending network of rabbit holes to learn everything there is to learn about a given subject, not just music. The most meaningful aspect to me as an educator is never growing content with myself or my skill level in anything that I do. I never want to be the educator who doesn't play their instrument anymore. I never want to be a person that doesn't try and become a better listener to people or a better cook of food. There's just an unbelievable amount of importance that I put into maintaining an almost feral hunger to improve every day. Whether this improvement is within music or not, it is vital. Why is this vital? This is vital because passion and love for one's craft is simply infectious. It's like being around somebody who smiles all the time, that ray of sunshine, in a genuine way. It's hard not to smile around them. It's hard not to be passionate about that class that you're in if the teacher is excited and passionate about learning, or the subject. This is what I hope to translate to my future students.
Congratulations, Zachary.
Thanks, guys.
And next up, Allison Santos Lezama. Allison did her elementary placement 100% virtually in the school district of Philadelphia at Comley Elementary School with a terrific mentor that was really successful. And her secondary placement at Davies Middle School in Hamilton Township, New Jersey with Andrew Siegel as her mentor this spring. Andrew Siegel said that, get to my next slide. Allison Lezama clearly has the skill set to work as a highly effective music educator at all grade levels and throughout the spectrum of music education roles. Her demeanor is professional and friendly, easily endearing herself to students and staff alike. She designed engaging and meaningful lessons for our students while working exceptionally well with her cooperating teacher and a wide array of other educators in our building. She has the skills, drive, and intelligence to be a superb music educator. She did a superb job with all aspects of her student teaching responsibilities. Congratulations. We'll watch your video first this time.
And then COVID happened.
Whoops. Let's try that again. Take two.
And then COVID happened. I moved back to Jersey to be with my family, and it ended up being a lot of family time, actually. I got to see my brother graduate high school. And to my surprise, I ended up winning the President's Award for Outstanding Service to the Community at graduation. I was a first-generation college student, and my next step was to pursue my Master's of Arts in Teaching for music education. And just like that, school is back in session, and I was attending grad school virtually. I spent a lot of time conducting, and to be completely honest, I was really terrified about the student teaching part. But once I got there, I realized that I was pretty good at it. The students were always a joy to teach.
Bye, Danny. Bye, Emily. Bye, Elia. Bye. Bye, Nico. I'm gonna miss you. I'll miss you.
And the more I did it, the more I could picture myself doing this for the rest of my life. For the first time, I was seeing myself as an educator, and it was one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had. My experiences as a performer, musician, and educator has helped shape the person I am today, and I want to help shape the next future generations through music. This is only the beginning for me, and I'm so excited to see where the rest of my career in music and in teaching takes me.
Congratulations, Allison. Go ahead and unmute for a second, and then can you unmute?
Yeah.
Team effort. Look at that.
Habibi, be serious.
All right, I think we got it on.
Good. They give me a smile for a photo. Ah, there we go. Congratulations. And last but not least, Zachary Weissberger. Go ahead, Jenny.
So Zach had his elementary placement at Lower Gwinnett Elementary School in Wissahickon with Erica Guillama. And then he had a secondary placement at the Franklin Learning Center in School District of Philadelphia with Colin Sharp. And from his cooperating teacher, Colin Sharp, he reported that Zach has done a great job working with our diverse learners. He handles unexpected behaviors calmly, and he's able to work with our students who are behind to get them caught up. He implements his own lesson plans based on the curriculum that are well designed and stimulating for our students. Zach has been encouraging the students about the quality of their work and has been promoting a positive and safe workspace through his calm demeanor and good attitude. Zach thoughtfully prepares lessons that incorporate a number of strategies, either using the software available to us or through questioning throughout the class, and continues to show that he's a professional in all aspects of his work. So congratulations, Zach.
Before I play the video, I'm just going to give a heads up to any of the parents or anybody who's in the room. If you want to start getting a drink for our toast, we're going to do a toast in a few minutes. So you might want to get something ready. And here is Zach's movie. Oh, and also, by the way, please take pictures in your cap, in your gown, in your hood. And I want you to send them to me because I want a collection of those pictures.
Through music, I have been taught very important life skills. Music has taught me to be organized, disciplined, empathetic, patient, professional, confident, and a team player. In 2016, I began my undergraduate studies at the University of the Arts, where I earned my degree in guitar performance with a minor in music education. In 2020, I went on to earn my Master of Arts in Teaching from the same school. During my time at University of the Arts, I worked as a freelance musician, being hired to play in the school's musicals and for different school events, gigging with various bands around the city, performing solo guitar gigs around town, as well as teaching private lessons in the suburbs of Philadelphia. My studies at University of the Arts included musicianship skills, improvisation, composition, music theory, various ensembles, and music technology. I even had the opportunity to spend a week in Liverpool, England, where I studied international music business. Through all of my time at school, as well as my musical career, I have learned the necessary skills to be a successful music educator. I believe in teaching the most useful aspects of an academic approach mixed with years of real-world experience on stage. It is my goal to expose others to the incredible world of music while fostering an environment that promotes student achievement. When I reflect upon what music has done for me, I see how it has benefited me socially, academically, and emotionally. I look forward to guiding children in their own musical endeavors as they journey to discover themselves and explore the arts.
Thought I'd let that one play there. And congratulations, Zach.
Thank you.
I have a couple helpers with me. Come here, buddy. Matt.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
That's great. Woo. Congratulations there, Zach. Congratulations to everybody. I actually used this slide in last year's, and I thought it was still appropriate here. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. And I thought that was appropriate by Maya Angelou during our COVID time. I also had a couple pictures to share with you. This was just before the shutdown last year. And this is Zach Lutz's last cohort, his first cohort in the program. And literally like a week after that, we went remote. And that's what our lab looks like normally. And can't wait to get back to that in the fall. And this is the way it looked like during this year. So it was very different. And, oh, by the way, Zach, I wanted to just mention, I really was impressed with the embouchure demonstration on all your secondary instruments, your oboe, your flute, and your baritone. Excellent. These were our guest speakers this year. 3 of them were in the fall and 3 of them were in the spring. So I wanted to give another shout out and reminder to our 6 fantastic guest speakers this year in the program. And I went to Philadelphia. I took you with me to Philadelphia yesterday. This is on Broad Street. And I took your photo to take a photo and say that we've missed you, Philly. And I'm going to end with this quote. This is a quote from it's a Zen quote. Teachers, continue to polish your lantern so that others may follow its light. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing for a moment, and we're going to have a toast, and then Nick's going to do a little bit more playing. You guys are welcome to unmute. Go ahead and unmute. Everybody have something to drink? And you all ready, Nick? All right.
Yeah, I'm all ready.
So
awesome. Congrats to everyone.
Congratulations
to the 2021.
Class of 2021 MAT class.
Also, little congrats to Randy. Your last one of these. Nick, was that like a list arrangement of the stars and stripes? For God's sakes, would you have 8 hands going on there or what?
So that's a Vladimir Horowitz's arrangement of it. So
Wow.
yeah, I played that for my year jury, and I haven't played it all throughout my senior year, but over the past few months, I was like, Memorial Day and 4th of July is coming up for the summer, and gigs are back, so I've been working on that. And funny thing is, I played it for the first time from memory today, and so when he said, throw the last part, I was like, oh, okay, so.
We were talking about how this was going to go right before you all logged on, and I threw it at him. I'm like, hey, how about you go into the end of Stars and Stripes? He did not plan on doing this. Thank you so much, Nick, for playing. So congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, thank you very much for including me.
Yeah, I want to get before you all go, I want to get everybody to sign off except for our graduates and Jenny and I want to get a photo. But before anybody goes, I do want to just thank again everybody for being here. Catherine, it's great to see you. Thanks for being here. And Jeff and Randy. And Randy, I'm sure everybody knows that Randy is leaving for leaving Uarts for greener pastures. And we are really, really going to miss him. So thanks so much for being here. It means the world. Anything else for the good of the order before we wrap up and take a photo? All right. Well, listen, have a great summer, everybody. Everybody keep in touch. And let's keep the graduates on for a picture.